Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing? Good. All right, so what we're going to do is, my name is Dasan, Ahanu, and I had the pleasure of being a part of working with some wonderful, wonderful youth in helping them to create poetry. So working with India and Michael over at the YWCA, we have some representatives who are here to share some of what they created with you. And before I bring them up, I always want to welcome poets to the stage by making sure that it is nice and warmed up for them and the vibe is good. So let's give them a preliminary round of applause just to make sure we get it.
Boyfriend. I'm going to wear a white dress, a yellow crown, and a pair of sparkling white shoes. This will make me hopeful. Ladders are tall, but some are long. Ladders are used to reach up to things you can't reach. Climbing. I wish I could climb to the top of a really tall building. This will make me happy because I can scare my mother. I will take my dogs to scare the DVDs out of my mother. This will make me happy. My name is Shelby. I'm 6 years old. I go to Big Elementary, and I'm going to read Unicorn Reaching Up. I want to reach up to love. I will take a drink with me. I will wear a black outfit. I will feel happy. I wish I could climb to the top of the world. I wish I could climb to the stars. This would make me feel excited. I would take my mom. I am like a bunny that is funny. I am like a sun that is fun. I am like a seat that is neat. I am like a peach that is sweet. I am tall like a ladder. My sister's name is Emily. She goes to Dixie Elementary. She is 10 years old, and I am going to read a poem for her. I am soft like a bunny. I am sweet like candy. I am gentle like a flower. I'm smart like Obama. I'm quiet like a mouse. I'm fast like a computer. I'm still like a chair. I'm wiggly like a monkey.
My name is Christina. I go to Downtown Middle and I am 11 years old. And I'm going to read you a haiku poem called Ladders. Ladders can be high. You can fall off a ladder and they are dangerous. My ladder is with my girl and mates, friends that are funny, my mother, dancing, and God.
My name is Geneva. I go to Middle Park Elementary. I am 9 years old, and I'm going to read a poem by Leona Johnson. My ladder is my best friends that are always standing by my side. My parents that cares for me and family. God because He died on the cross for me. My role model because I want to be just like Him when I get older. My letter is by Tanaja Bush. The amount of money I hope to make in the future, my family and friends because I love them, the food I eat because it is good, the education I get because it makes me smile.
another round of applause for all of our And if you don't mind, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share a couple with you, myself. And the first one I want to do is called Fly, because I'm thinking about ladders. I know one of the themes that we talked about a lot is the idea of climbing up, reaching up. And it just makes me think of how we look at our young people, and we hope that their reach and their ascension is towards success, but that I often want to make sure to note that if we're not careful and we're not there to be there to nurture them and protect them, then their ascension can be something else altogether. There are two small eyes full of hope. Sitting on a gray stoop, perched ready for flight, a young bird waiting to be fed encouragement and taught how to spread his wings, and he sits there, hungry. Because sitting at an empty dinner table hurts more, and outside is larger than his cupboard, so he believes he can find something of substance out here. So he spreads his smile between passing greetings and bites into should-be. This is his daily meal. A young bird nested in front of despair. He doesn't want to live in there, so he brings his hope out here. How long before he flies? How long before the heavens become his haven, when beneath his wings we have a ritual? Every day that I find him on that stoop, I stop and we talk. I bring him 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips. And before our goodbyes are exchanged, I tell him to stand and put his arms out to the side. What are you doing now? Flying, he says. And I make him promise to never forget that. But I take it for granted. Like fanciful feathers caged in society's living room, wool poured over our recognition, putting our morals to sleep. And I expected him to be there every day that I pass, repeating revelations like God's parakeet until I realized that hunters find thrills on inner city blocks searching for pheasants that should be considered royalty, and it was foul. They considered him the stray, not the bullet that took him away, but it was his dreams that brought him to that stoop every day, perched ready for flight, shot down. Now only kiss his head skyward and tears stain the concrete, and I feel responsible. I feel like I doomed him to downfall. Because 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips ain't worth sowing soul. 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips isn't worth lost hope. I could have put a spread on his table and have him spreading his smile to me now. I wanted him to believe he could fly. Now I hold on to his mother as she cries and asks why the pastor spoke eloquently, said that boy was just an angel who knew it was just a matter of time before he was headed home. Heaven was awaiting his arrival. And that boy just wanted to fly. Built his nest by gathering fondness and admiration, which became a wreath of faith hung on the wretchedness of that tenement when he was gone. See, he just wanted to fly. I listened to the choir sing and knew that God had given him his wings, and I felt ashamed. Because all I had to offer an angel was 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips. Now 2 doves and a lamb had been given to atone. The 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips can forgive my sins, and I can cry for a reason. It won't bring him back again. But I miss him. Because he made me believe in maybe, he made me believe in possible, and that's so important for a young man trying to navigate this concrete jungle full of cynicism and doubt. So now I have a ritual. Every day that I pass that stoop, I stop. I step up on that great launching pad, I eat 2 sandwiches and a bag of chips, and then I stand and I put my arms out to the side. Turn my head up to the skies and ask, what are you doing now? I feel a warmth come over me as I begin to cry, and as the tears fall from my eyes, I hear the wind whisper a reply. I knew you'd never forget that. Fly.